Hello and welcome back to the Blobber Plays Yakuza 2. Yeah, we are currently trying to find Keima. It must have something to do with shogi. Now, I don't actually know much about shogi other than that it's slightly modified chess, kind of? I guess we get looking. Keima? Never heard of it, sorry. Now, conveniently, we can actually use the map to, cheesily work out what buildings are without needing to go in. Zuboraya, no idea. Normal store. Yoteta. Yotsuba Acupuncture. And that's it. Unless that's a thing. Tsutenkaku Tower. I mean, presumably then it's this thing, right? There's not a lot of options. I'm not really hungry right now. I've just remembered something. See you next time. Okay, game says no. Do you know anything, friend? Is this your first time here? I can tell by that look, and you smell different as well. In any case, have a lovely time here. What a nice person. Aren't I full of stuff? Yes. So there's no point visiting this unless there's someone to talk to in here. And there's only her. Tsutenkaku Tower is the tallest thing in Japan. Quit lying, you windbag. He wants us to believe in the drop bears. Hey there, welcome to Yotetya. What can I get ya? Ha 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 ha. And then we say we're not hungry. And there's nothing else in here. I guess we're going to the tower? Unless you know something. You look like you hate Kansai folk, buddy. That's not true. We may talk like drunk sailors, but we're a good bunch of people. Tsutentaku was torn down during the war for use as scrap iron. We built it back up with our own hands after the war was over. Looking up at it now, seeing it standing tall and proud, it makes me thankful for peace, don't you know? Amen to that. 600 yen admission, I guess we pay the cost. How are you today? Welcome to the tower. There are people up here. Young things like you probably wouldn't know, but this tower was rebuilt once. Back when they put it up, it was the tallest thing around, biggest tower in the east. It means the tower that leads up to the heavens. Billikens, the god of fortune. These days, though, there's lots of fakes. Gotta look out, you know what I mean? So, Tsutentaku, right? It's 330 feet tall. The steps leading up to the observation deck number 503. The clock on the east side of the tower, it's 18 feet in diameter. The minute hand is 10.5 feet long, making it Japan's largest clock. Or at least that's what the guidebook says. Every so often we get foreigners down here visiting Shinseicho. That's great and all, but I can't imagine they really get the soul of Osaka. It's such a pretty view. Do you think it will be clear tomorrow? They changed the colour of the neon signs on the tower based on the next day's weather. Really? If it's going to be clear, they make it white. I hope they take a look on our... We should take a look on our way back. I hope that they make it white. Done everything? Yeah, I think we've talked to everyone now. This hasn't helped us find... Kama. You sure we can't look at any of these things? Yeah, we really can't. Oh my god, I'm only walking around, woman. Stop saying I'm going too quickly. There's something here that we can look at. A locker key when you can't see the ground. How obnoxious. But yeah, that really seems like that's all that's here. Can we buy something from this? There's another locker key. Sure. But that really seems to be it. Well, I would say this appears to be another case of the game failing to signal what it wants properly. Unless it's that one other building. Ooh, there's another key here. Unless it was that other building down here. Interested in shogi? Ever played before? I've never played. Here, have this beginner's rulebook. You've got the ultimate shogi guide. Really? I don't see it. Is it mail? I didn't know that yeah, okay. There was this menu. The Ultimate Shogi Guide. It's played on a 9x9 board. 2 players take turns moving their pieces and capturing their opponents. The placement of pieces is fixed. Each of the 8 varieties of piece has their own rules and movement. When your piece lands on that of opponents, it's captured and becomes yours. You can drop it anywhere on the board. There are several restrictions on dropping. A pawn cannot be placed within the same vertical line as another pawn unless that pawn has been promoted. A piece may also not be placed on a square where it cannot move in subsequent turns. As for the direction and distance each piece can move, most computer shogi programs will show this information, so it's enough to follow on-screen displays. It ends once a king is captured. Advanced players are often able to read moves ahead and predict their own defeat. In these cases, the player resigns and the winner is decided before the king is actually captured. The upper and lower thirds of the board are called the camps. When a player advances a piece into the opponent's camp, it is promoted. It's turned over and adopts the movement of a golden general. Promotion of a piece is up to the player. Kings and gold generals may not be promoted. Captured pieces lose promotions. In official shogi games, the players are given a set time to think and plan their moves. When it's used up, you must move within a short time. In unofficial and hobbyist games, there is often a do-over rule. This allows you to take back a single move. Skill comes from being able to read moves ahead, and learning what patterns and strategies work best for you. There is also another method to exploit. Psychological warfare is an important element of shogi, but how and when to employ this technique is an exercise left to the player. So it didn't really teach us anything aside from that pieces can promote. Do you know Kama? Awful rude, girlie. Beat me at shogi or it'll cost you. I guess we say yes? Oh my god. I can't even read what they are. Like, how am I meant to know what these pieces are? The manual didn't even tell us what the pieces are. Okay, you're a rook. You're a knight. You're possibly another pawn. You appear to be the king. You appear to be a second king. You are probably another knight. You're a pawn. You are maybe a queen? And the most sensible thing seems to be you take that. That was a mistake, he says. You've never touched choke? Well, it seems like this is what we need to do to progress at the moment, Hi-Fi Panda. Can I tell what... No, I'm not allowed to. Can I place it down here? Yes. And then in theory I can take that and promote it. Wait, why can't... Oh. Really? Okay, the pawns in this move forwards, not diagonally, which I should have paid attention to. Mahjong chess? Mahjong chess is not inaccurate. I guess we just lose? Pawns not being able to defend each other diagonally is so weird. Why can't you take that? No, because that horse defends those. That's check? Because of that bishop? No, because of this thing, presumably. Checkmate. Okay. The manual will give you doesn't teach you how any of the pieces move. Good luck. Not today, Sonny.
Huh?
Can we just pay you money?
Oh.
80,000. What if I say pay when I don't have the money? Then he says get boned.
No, no.
Looks like you want to win against this guy. I've got a surefire way to beat him. Give me 10 grand and it's yours, alright? The old lady won't let him play shogi. She's kind of a shrew. He sneaks down here when she isn't around. So you should say, isn't that your wife? He'll panic. Says it's disconnected? Ah, yeah, it's being stupid. We'll just remove that for the while. That's when you strike. Just give the board the old 180. Can't use it more than once, though. A real man shouldn't be using a dirty trick like this in the first place.
Huh?
So we say let's play and then we wait until you're about to lose and then we press square, apparently. No, but I need that on screen because then I don't know what square is. Is it just a case of you want to be a different controller? Not that modification. That one? That one. No, still nothing. Well, I might just have to get an on-screen picture. Well, an off-screen... My own screen on-screen picture of what a PlayStation controller looks like. So that I can refer to it that way. And I need to know which one is triangle and square there. Okay. It doesn't also help that you can't tell how the enemy's pieces are going to move by selecting them. It's all well and good to say you can learn how the pieces move by clicking on your pieces, but when you can't do the same to the enemy pieces, and the symbols on the pieces are hard for you to read even when they're the right way up to be able to tell what they are, that's kind of really rude. I guess we just sacrifice lots of pieces to you, and then when we think we're about to lose, we do the trick thing. I guess we'll do it now. So square is this. Become the other player, magically. Don't I just take his king and win? That's so cheap. Ah, how could I lose? And yet, I don't see my wife anywhere. You scared me half to death. I thought my heart would explode. I'm not one for being panicked. Still, I guess that's just an excuse. A deal is a deal. I'll tell you about Kama. That'll be a guy outside the stairway going down next to Tsukentaku Tower. That place is called Kama. Only a select few get in. There's a homeless guy named Arigato. Crazy name, I know. Anyway, he used to work at Kama. He should be able to tell you something. Where do you find him? A bit south of here, at the Green Billiken statue. Tourists are always leaving money there, thinking it brings them good luck. He drops by to snag it, though he calls them neighborly donations. Can't keep his hams to himself. He's probably down there right now. Thanks, we'll take a look. One more thing! Arigato has got a short fuse. Be careful if you're going after him. And yet the minimap says go this way? Okay, this is the Green Billiken statue. I see no offerings. Leave some money. I will leave 10,000 yen. There he is. Quick, let's go. Are you Arigato? Who are you? Can you tell me about Kaima? I already paid for what I've done. What do you want from me now? Yeah, 10,000 yen. You have to remember they're yen, Salah. So they're more like cents. I already paid for what I've done. What do you want from me now? Hold it. Get lost already. We just want to talk. Sure. You're not getting the money. Go to hell. Oh, now we have to beat up the poor homeless person. This doesn't feel great. But okay. Ooh, he counts as a fat person that can win Throwdowns instantly. Alright. Yeah, they're basically cents. So that's basically $100. Japan currently has terrible money value at the moment. They've got issues. That means they're getting lots of extra tourists at the moment. Gah, help! Would you shut up and listen? We just want to ask you about a shogi parlor called Kama. You aren't from there? Give me a goddamn heart attack. See the tower? There's a pair of binoculars on the observation deck. There's a hello sticker on one of them. No, a yellow sticker, sorry. Alright, and that's all I can tell you. Tell us more. I can't tell you more. There are some scary people after me. A yellow sticker? Well, let's go to the tower and see what we can see. So, back into the tower. Pay the admission fee. And now look for binoculars with a yellow sticker. I don't know why. These ones have a yellow sticker. Okay. Hotel Laguna. Telephone 06 star 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 star. I don't see anything except the billboard. This is our only lead. Let's write it down. Using a certain type of item will allow you to place a phone call. To make a call, select an item with a telephone number from your valuables. So we call the... Hotel Laguna? Hello? I'd like to ask about Kama. How many stairs are in the tower? The guy that's behind us there told us before. It was like 503? Black bear grilled guts 3 times. What's that supposed to mean? I'm totally lost. If it's grilled, maybe it has something to do with food. It was 503, right? I didn't screw that up. Yeah, 503. I did get it right. Old man memory does not strike again. So we now go to the food place? I guess? And we try and buy grilled guts? Which doesn't sound appetizing, but... Delicious black bear guts. Some black bear haggis, says Decoy. What could be tastier? Black bear. I would like 3 of them, but you can only order 1. Maybe we have to ask for this 3 times? Fine, just hold on a minute. What's wrong? It looks like we found our way in. You spat out a Ryuma shogi piece. We need to give this to the guy waiting outside the stairs by the tower. This seems overly elaborate, but alright. So you? You? But there are no stairs near here. Well, I guess we just go talk to everyone in this space. And maybe it makes one of them happy. No, that's the same. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. And now we've done a full loop. Huh? Huh? Maybe these now open? Oh, no idea. Well, game's being shitty at signaling again. Let's look it up. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they described it wrong. Because they said the stairs. But there was no person down by the stairs. Is it just that we didn't walk in a way that triggers a person?
No.
Maybe these are different doors? And I've just been treating them as the same door? No. Well, what if we do the stand still thing? I should be able to get in with this piece. No, nothing. Well, maybe if you told me where this is rather than it's near stairs here and then there's no stairs, people. Grizzle, grizzle, grizzle. You're nowhere near the stairs. Yeah, good. I'm actually glad it's not you.
No. No.
There's a shiny that I'm trying to pick up, lady. Thank you. Hey, you don't know anything. You don't know anything new. You! Okay, these are stairs, but they're not near the tower. This is a whole different block. Terrible directions. Oh yes, go to this place. Actually, no, it's not this place. It's a whole block away. God.
ここはアベックが来るとこやないわ。杉浦平之助の作品やないか。よう手に入れたの。ほんで、誰と刺したんや。
村井だ。
村井。
村井という男よ。
Please say we don't have to play shogi again.
あなたが村井さんね。
これは昭和59年名人戦最終局の142手目の場面や。ここで挑戦者の薮田は5-8馬と指して勝負に出た。だがこれが敗因で薮田は負けた。4-3に銀を打って王を固めるのが定石なことはプロなら誰でもわかるのに、薮田はなぜか勝負に出た。皆はボンミスや言うが、わしにはそうは思えんかった。
聞きたいことがあるんです。
若い女子に答えられるようなことは何一つあらへん。
府警の別所からあなたのことを聞いてきたんです。
Get the James Bondian music again.
安心してください。私は別所の部下です。人言派のことをお聞きしたいんです。20数年前のカムロ町での事件、覚えていますよね。私もその時に生き残った一人かもしれないんです。あの時、現場にまだ物心がつかない子供はいませんでしたか？
一人おった。
詳しく聞かせてください。
何も知らんでも生きていけるのならその方がええ。
教えてください。
薮田は名人戦に負けた後、公式戦から遠ざかって酒を浴びるほど飲んで体を壊して死んでしもた。絶対に名人になるんやと思っとったが、多分己の実力じゃ無理やいうことを悟ったんや。それが自分の運命やとな。せやから最後に自分らしい手を指して死を選んだんや。人の人生っちゅうのは残酷や。あんたは今まで過去を知らんでも生きてこれたんや。余計なことを知っていらぬ運命を背負うことはない。
どんな過去でも受け止める覚悟はできています。だからあなたに会いに来たんです。お願いします。教えてください。話を聞くまで帰りません。お願いします。
ありゃクリスマスの夜やった。
クリスマス。
お祭り気分のわしらの隙をつくように堂島組が襲ってきて、アジトにいた構成員は次々と葬られた。
けどあなたを含めた3人が運よく生き残った。
ああ。
あなたは河原さんと別所さんの助けで関西に逃れたのね。
せやけど本国から送られてきた構成員に居場所を突き止められてしもた。だがわしはこうして生き延びることができた。
どうして？
仲間を撃ったん
I
や。
sold out my friends?
生き残った他の2人を撃ったの？
ちゃう。キム・デジンとジ・ヨンミンやない。
キム・デジンとジ・ヨンミン？
当時2人は16歳やったが、なぜか難を逃れた。その後の行方はわからん。
それじゃあ、あなたが撃った仲間っていうのは誰なの？
実はあと2人おったんや、生き残りが。それはボスの女房とその子供や。
子供？
She's actually a Korean mafia boss child?
내가 죽어도 저 지금 그대로야. 동감해.
He asks, please, look after the child.
子供たの
腕張り。
急所が外れてわしは生き残ってしもた。それから村井という名前をもらってこうして生き延びとるんや。
じゃあ狭山の父親は人言派のボス。
その後、ボスの奥さんと子供はどこへ？
河原さんがこっちへ逃がしたんや。
じゃああなたは自分が助かりたいためにその親子を本国の組織に売ったのね。
その後その2人がどうなったかは知らんがな。
母親は死んで子供だけが助かったのよ。
ほんま、あんたがあん時の子供なんか。
その子の父親を殺したのは誰なの？
名前は知らんが顔はよう覚えとる。ひげを生やした男やった。
それは
That was my father.
俺を育ててくれたあの風間慎太郎だ。
本当に？
ああ、俺もその場にいた。
わからんなんや。
Mm. It must be Pedro
人言派の
Pascal.
連中か。
そうだ。
ビルの爆破も誘拐もてめえらの仕業だな。
そうだとも。あんたにはお礼を言う。
You've led us to the deserter.
居場所を突き止めてくれたんだからな。
The traitor.
この男に手出しする前に
Have to get through
会
me.
長の居場所を吐かせてやる。
無駄や。そいつらは本国の精鋭部隊だ。絶対に口を割るようなことはせん。
さあ、合田会長の居場所を教えてもらおうか。
その前にあの世に送ってやる。
Well, it is fitting that we have a fight now. That was a very long cutscene sequence. Jingweon Mafia members. We use our mysterious super sword. You know what? Let's put our sword away. Let's save the rest of the sword for later. Oh god, he knows foot sweep. Bullshit, that didn't hit you. Oh my god, enough with the throwing stuff. Throwing knives. I do like how she's helping. She's actually being extremely helpful. Alright. Tell me where old man is. In Kiwami, they make side helpers even more
合田会長の居
useful.
場所を言え。
しっかりして。
He has poison ring. Amazing. Death before dishonor.
それが人言派の掟や。わしも掟に従っておけばよかったんや。
No, no, no. Leave the knife in. Leave the knife in. Don't you even think about removing it, old
迷
man.
惑をかけた男が人並みに幸せな生活を送りたいなどと思ったんが間違いやったんや。運命に逆らったらあかんのや。あの時死んでしまえばよかったんや。あの世でおふくろさんに娘さんは立派になったと報告しとくわ。
Ouch.
幸 幸せになるんやで。
No, 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 that kills you. Oh. He stabs himself more? It's not the through line I was expecting. Would you like to make a save? Yes, I would. Would you like to override your existing save? Yes, I would. Have you finished saving? Yes. The Osakan Castle.
話聞いてくれるか。あのクリスマスの夜、俺は堂島組の事務所に行った。風間のおやっさんは毎年クリスマスになると俺たちの個人ひまわりへ顔を出してくれていた。だがあの日おやっさんは来なかった。俺はおやっさんに何かあったのかと思い一人カムロ町へと向かった。
お久しぶりです。
何しに来た？
お話があるんです。
今日はダメだ。帰れ。いつもは優しいおやっさんだったが、その時は違う。
He follows them?
俺は気になっておやっさんの後を追った。おやっさんは組の指示に逆らって人言派を逃がすつもりでいた。俺はそんなことも知らずに。
お前が俺たちを逃がしてくれるというのか。
ただしこの町から出ていくことが条件だ。
罠じゃないだろうな。
二人の会話は聞こえなかった。俺はおやっさんが危ないと思い体を張って助けようと思った。仲間を呼んで裏口から逃げるんだ。このままだと全滅するのは時間の問題だ。俺を信用しろ。カズマ。
やはり罠だったんだな。
待て。そいつは登場界の人間じゃない。
風間さんが危ないと思ったから。
죽어도 조직은 그대로야. 동감해.風間のおやっさんは俺を助けようとしてその男を撃ったんだ。
I like that we're getting more and more details on this incident as the game goes on.
お前の父親を殺したようなもんなんだ。俺を撃たないのか。どんな償いでもすると言ったろ。
かっこつけるのもいい加減にして。親の仇を取らせれば自分が犯した罪が軽くなるとでも思ってんの？罪を償うから俺を殺せだなんて。人はね、そんな簡単に割り切って生きていけないのよ。
Ooh. We go back to pre-render. The pre-render actually looks worse because of the lack of upscaling.
罪を償うから俺を殺せだなんて。人はね、そんな簡単に割り切って生きていけないのよ。
すんません。
頭に巡るのはお前の笑顔、そばにいてやれないパパでごめん。
Don't remove it. Nah, you. Thing a good couple of bentos can't fix. The blood's not stopping. Poison? Either way, I have to hurry to Aoi. Oh, no. This way.
Oh. Oh, arre. Oh, arre.
This is still less cruel about it than the, You're bleeding! You aren't gonna make it by the look of you. Gotta be half gone already. Hurts real bad, right? Well, I'm a nice guy. I'll keep it quick and painless. Oh joy. I was gonna say this is less mean than when we had to rescue Police Lady. And they give us that fight, but that wasn't actually too bad. Shit, no way. A walking corpse kicked my ass. Okay. And then does Police Lady's sort of adopted mother help us? Old policeman is here. Why is old policeman here?
合流会は通天閣のあたりで派手にやったせやな。
あれは韓国の連中が勝手に跳ねただけ。
ほう、今まで散々奴ら使うて大騒ぎしとってやないか。が、ほとんどが空騒ぎで終わっとるがの。
喧嘩売っとんのか。
挑発に乗るな。
お前も少しは大人になったのう。せやけど、近江連合の跡目はもうわしのもんや。
Really? Him over blonde guy? Why?
こいつつこて桐生の首取るで。
Ah, because he's abducted little girl.
桐生っちゅうやつ、半端なことや倒れんらしいからの。
勝手にせえ。わしはわしのやり方で登場会と桐生やるだけじ
ゃ。よっしゃ、ほな一丁派手に近江の跡目合戦と行こうやないか。
If only he was twirling his moustache while he did that. That was some good mwahahaing though.
さっきそこに座っていたのは河原さんだよな。
ああ、薫のことでちょっとな。
彼女のことで。
まあそんなことよりこれ。
これは
ねえ、知らんけどあんたのジャケットに入っとったで。
いつの間に。あの時。まさか。
止めても無駄や思うけど、その傷や。無理したら命取りになるで。
彼女来なかったか。
薫のことやったら河原さんに任しとき。ええか、くれぐれも無理せんとな。
Thank you. Thank you, Grandma. Find Sengoku. Am I still super injured? I'm not. I'm magically healed. Convenient. Does our quest tell us anything? I need to find out where he is. So, back home and ask the information man that lives in... Theatre District? But you'd presume that I need to ask someone in this town. Please, let me go. Here, have this as an apology. 10,000 yen. Who else could we ask here? There was Purple Jacket Guy. Can we find Purple Jacket Guy again? Yeah, you. Do you know? Looking for trouble? You look awful pale. They've taken Haruka. Taken? Like kidnapped? Your little princess? Do you know where Sengoku is? Sengoku? Gosh, it gets worse. Mr. Kiryu, let me dig around and I'll see what I can find for you. Wait, really? Okay, he was the other sensible person to ask. If not him, I am a bit bamboozled for who we would ask. Maybe it's a case of you need to leave and come back, and then he suddenly knows. Not that I can tell. Can we then go and ask Information Man in the Theatre District? Maybe we're supposed to play some mahjong? What triggered the return of Police Lady? Police Lady's return was triggered by walking on a very specific subsection of the ground near the theatre district to trigger the florist's son to show up, and then he's all, wow, my girlfriend's cheating on me. I want you to help me find proof. And you have a little side diversion helping the florist's son find out that that the mafia boss girlfriend isn't cheating on him. She's borrowing money from her dad because florist's son is useless and can't hold a stable job. And then once you've done that little side... Well, it's not really a side quest because it's part of the main quest line, but it's just unconnected to the real story. Wait, I can't leave? Yeah, I can't leave. Okay, well then the answer isn't going back home and then asking Information Man. But then I don't know what we would do. Maybe now that we've used the taxi, you have an answer? That's a no. Has it changed our missions guide? No. Fight me. Sure, experience and money pinata, I'll beat you up. The enemies seem to have leveled up in tankiness. No, I didn't button mash quickly enough. Fair enough. I'm kind of sick of your grabs at the moment, people. 3 in a row. Yeah, no, then screw off all of you. Rather than walking my way out, we will just punch and kick our way out. I was willing to try and walk away to get the sign, but if you're all going to be jerks about it... Come back here, you coward. Please. 50,000 money. It was rude. I wanted to smack him with the sign, but not allowed. He's just going to keep backing away too quickly. I don't want your comedy weapon. Not enough button mash. roll over. They're not giving up to the 1-2 punch and falling on the ground so I can then stomp them. Please, stop hitting me! There have been a lot of wild fights lately. I wonder what it's all about. Lunchbox, lunchbox. Visit the Godai drugstore. Yes, 2 of these. Or 1 because it didn't like my second input, sure. Sure, lots of folk down here love tigers because of the baseball team, but who the hell has one as a pet? Not allowed into the cabaret? Sure, let's do a save. Let's do a save. No, no one new to talk to on the north side of the river. Ah, what about the south side? And has maybe Purple Man decided that he now knows the answer to our questions? No, there doesn't seem to be anyone new on the south side either. Kiryu, who's this? Doesn't matter. You want Hikaru back? Haruka? Listen up. Where is she? No questions. You want to meet her? Come to the golf center. Alone. But there's nobody here. He's been knocked out? This feels awfully like the fight against Majima in the baseball center, but... Who did this to you? A guy with a Hiroshima accent. Behind You're finally here. It took you long enough. Where's Haruka? Are you one of Sengoku's men? Can't say I know what you're talking about. Doesn't matter now, you aren't leaving here alive. It's a trap! Yeah, but this guy is a lot less immediately impressive than Majima. Your Buffalo Bill was missing its bubblegum nose. That's refundable, the kid. I mean, then it's just a bill, right? There's no Buffalo. Really? I'd assumed that I'd be able to pick up the golf flags. But apparently not. Where is she? Where's Sengoku? All I know is that I was hired to kill you. I don't know anything else. Who hired you? Spit it out. I got a site online. Folks contact me through it. I don't get names. Beat him up more until he gives us the login information. I saw a shiny here, but it won't let me... There we go. Pick it up. Does our mission thing tell me something else that we can do? The password is boobs. We do have enough experience to level something up. Finishing throws from heat mode. Moves vary depending on the number of X presses. X, 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 then triangle, then circle? Chew. Chew. Purple Man? Purple Man. Mr. K, I've got news for you. I just wish it was better. Hurry back to Setenbori Riverside. I mean, you say hurry, but I'm gonna have a delicious meal on the way. I would like some globefish, maybe. Tiger globefish. Grilled? Hot pot. Globefish hot pot, please. Nope. Another key. Okay, Purple Shirt Man, do you have the answers to my questions now? Oh, first we have one more random encounter. And now you're done with dessert. Did you get a replacement Buffalo Bill? There's a famous story of 4 guys each being hired for a hit and subcontracting it out. I was joking. Here, have this as an apology. Where's Purple Guy? Purple Guy isn't here. Purple Guy's always here. Also, there's a key. I guess I should have actually looked at the minimap then. Which on the one hand, shame on me for not following the minimap. On the other hand, the game has been bleeping horrible for correctly... Like, almost none of the things we've done lately have actually used the minimap. It's all just been go to ridiculous unindicated point 7. He said riverside, not bridge. Do you know what a bridge connects? The sides of a river, Hi-Fi Panda. You've got 2 golden gay times, 2 Buffalo Bills, and 2 rainbow paddle pops. That's a lot of ice cream. Okay. Random encounter dealt with. We can go to the coin locker. And then visit Ludicrous Purple Jacket Man. So many goodies. Flash grenade, sword, metal club, white miracle tonic, another judo belt, Antique hand grenade. Banker's game piece. We still haven't worked out what those game pieces do. We find out where our towel goes. Italian wallet. Done. Another bloody key. See, Hi-Fi Panda, the official name of this area, when we exit and enter, is Footpath West. You're going to tell us it again? Sotenbury Footpath West, not Riverside. So I think going to the place that he normally is, that is on the river, was a reasonable choice. Aside from that, I should also be paying attention to the minimap, but... As we said, almost nothing's been minimap based for the last while. It's all been garbage, murder, mystery, get directed to the wrong place by stupid clues that don't actually make any sense approach. Good to see you again, buddy. You said you've got some info, something about bad news? About that. Yeah, about that. I'm afraid I can't tell you. What? I hear you took down the big guy at the golf driving range. I called him all the way from Hiroshima for this job. It was a tough one. I guess I didn't know how tough. I got the feeling I should stick around you. Figured one day I'd catch word of a way to turn you into a mountain of cash. And today's that day. He's betraying us? Enough chatting. I've let my mouth run for too long. Sorry, Mr. K. You've been good to me, but I'm a guy who lives for money. And now's a good time to get started. I feel betrayed. This is our worst betrayal ever. Purple Jacket Man, who's been our friend for ages. Punch him right in the hemorrhoids. He might enjoy that a bit much. Damn it! Stupid fat people being throw resistant. Alright. Do we get an answer out of Purple Jacket Man? Where is Haruka? Talk now. Choose your next words carefully. It was Esaki. He hired me. Said if I sunk you in the river, he'd give me 10 million. And I've always been a sucker for cash. Besides, doing business in this town means I need to stay on Sengoku's good side. Where is he? Shin Seicho. He's been hiding out inside the acupuncture place. Alright. So... Ooh. What do you plan on doing about this baby of yours that I'm carrying?
Huh?
Do I even know you? But what about all the time that we spent in love? But think of your baby. 200 grand. You owe your baby at least that much. Will you pay her 200,000 yen? No.
Huh?
You're ruining this young lady's life. This here limp dick had his way with me, and now he's off and left. Said he's gonna let me and our poor little baby starve on the streets. What's wrong, lady? The damn fool here hits me, kicks me, beats me. Poor, defenseless, pregnant me. What do you think you're doing, pal? How about I kick you around? She's full of it and I've never seen her before. Shut it. Your cold, emotionless types are always the bad ones. Ay, ay, ay. I was kind of hoping we could throw him in the river, but oh well. It's no good, he's too strong. What are you doing? Beat him down already. Quit moving around or... Oh my god. Shit! What are you doing, you dumbass? Can it? Would have never happened if you'd done your job. I see you two know each other. For such an elaborate con, I'm unimpressed. You've got to let me slide. I was against it. This brute of a man, he forces me and hey, that's a lie. She's the one who came up with it. Some man you are, throwing all the blame on me. Which part of you is frail? I'm sorry, bro. Here, this is all I've got. See you later. Can we pick up the ball? No, the ball is also non-physical. Both of them into the river? Not as cold as the river is, a kid. I meant to go here. The acupuncture place was forward and right. The guy here says I shoplifted. You just get off on bullying innocent old ladies. Rant all you like, lady. I've got witnesses. This is a Yakuza shakedown. Call the cops. Be my guest. Nice attitude. The hell do you think you are? King of the Quickie Mart? Take all you want. You're the one who's been caught shoplifting. This lady ain't the shoplifter. We found the right guy. Look at that. Here I was. Now you should make your apology in cash form. I don't know what to say. To hell with your apologies. Give me money for wasting my time. Problem here, boss? This lady's shaking us down. You little shits are the ones that started it. Got a problem with us, you wrinkly old bag? Want a piece of me? Don't underestimate an Osakan woman. Don't go thinking anybody will lose sleep if I decked you either. Maybe you need a help shutting up. Don't just stand there gawking, help me out. Will we help Grumpy Grandma? On the one hand, she's being a Karen. On the other hand, we shouldn't really let her get beaten up. But she needs to learn to not be a Karen. You're on your own. What kind of heartless man are you? Help me now. No. And apparently we have another instance of ask the player what they want to do and then say, fuck the player, you must do what we want. So... This is about the 4th time now. In our last 2 recording sessions. I'll remember this. You're one hell of a man, handsome. If I was any younger, I'd be trying to get in your pants right now. Ah, kids your age, though, it just wouldn't be right. Still, I've got to thank you somehow. Here, have some candy. It's almost as sweet as you. I guess we get rid of our stamina potion? I hope you help me out in the future as well, says Grandma. Let's eat our onigiri. Can we just walk wherever we like? Esaki, how did you... Hold it right there. Do we actually chase him? Okay. Oh, Batarian is only in Kiwami? I'm sorry, I was wrong. Please have this. So, where's the guy I'm chasing gone, though? There's not a lot of street left. Maybe I went the wrong way? Maybe I was meant to go north when I got out of the acupuncture parlor? It's not obviously this way either. Some guy that enjoys making robot cats?
Oh yeah!
He's got a face fit for radio. Idea again then. Maybe I exited the area before he did technically, and so he didn't spawn into the next screen? Okay, no, he just teleported north for some reason. Asaki. There's nowhere left to run. Talk. Where is Sengoku? Where is Haruka? I can't say. Blabbing to you would be signing my death warrant. Well, I could sign it for you right now. That's inhuman! Hold on, hold on. Understood, sir. Sengoku told me to bring you to him. If I go, I'm dead for sure. Go by yourself. Where is he? The Osakan Castle. You'll see when you get there. Think you could protect me. It's only a matter of time before they come for me. You should go pray to Billiken over there because it's all over. Let's save. And then go to the castle. I assume that the taxi takes us there. Cab fare starts at 660 yen. To the castle. What? Not too dramatic. James Bond music again. And apparently they've got didgeridoos.
Haruka, どこだ?
天守閣におるわ。まあ、最上階までたどり着くのは無理やろな。
That's like a sumo commandment referee stick.
こいつの玉、取ったれや。
As far as I'm aware. Us versus Samurai Warrior. Also used by generals in battle. Hail, Rose Tiger. G'day, g'day, mate. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. You join us struggling our way through Yakuza 2, which has smoothed off some of the edges from 1, but is generally doing a shittier job of indicating where we should go and what we should do for the quests. The camera is a lot better, the fighting is smoother, it does a little bit of auto-targeting to help with the turning around aspect, and it's a lot better for turning around and fighting crowds of enemies than the first game. Like, fighting a group of people like this in the first game would have been a lot more painful. We can do that, what we just did there, where you, like, smack one person and then halfway through your combo change to fighting the other person. In the previous game, that really wasn't a thing. It's also had generally nicer music, although it goes a little bit over the top on the, Oops. It generally goes a little bit over the top on the James Bond music. Yes, because when I... whatever. Said projectile with the gun, what I meant was throw the gun and not shoot the gun. You're off? See you. Thank you again for the raid, Rose Tiger. Have a lovely day. I did circle. We should probably heal up. The minus 196 degrees C lemonade, which has apparently made us count as drunk? I thought it was going to be a lemonade. The very hard lemonade. Brutal. Ooh, this charges up the special-o-meter really quickly. This is like a sword. Throw you away and grab this one. Throw you away and grab this one. There's a machine gun rack. And I can't go anywhere. It said circle. Now it's changed its mind. I was sure that it said circle to fire originally. Where are the bad guys? Ah. I didn't realize there was a down. I'll have that sword back, thank you. My inventory is full, then let's use a heal. So we can make space for another heal. Garbage again. He summons more minions through the power of squats. More squats. Do I also have to kill your minions, or does defeating you... No, defeating you does not end the fight. Your health is full. Fine. Burn another health. You finally pass one of the QTEs.
さすがやな。ようここまでたどり着いたわ。
戦国。
ああ、待てや。 はるかはるかを離せ。そないなでかい声出されたらわしのピットが目覚ましてしまうやないか。
Oh wow, he literally has tigers. Well, they did mention it before.
こいつら腹すかしとっての悪いけど餌になったりや。骨まで噛み砕いとるや。
They look a little bit bad. Not gonna lie. They kind of move okay though. They don't do much damage. Okay, that hit did more damage. So did that one. That was much more respectable. Health. You know what? This might be a reasonable time to use up the rest of our sword charges. And the pliers. Or the crowbar. The crowbar. The tiger was a little bit bouncy there. I don't think a tiger would bounce like that if you hit it with a crowbar. I have not hit a tiger with a crowbar, but they don't strike me as bouncy. You can stat up again. Helps you stay in heat mode. Sure. What are we gonna do to the poor tiger? Giga Punch. We're gonna have to QTE. I assume that was... Oh, no, there was another QTE that was coming and I didn't realize! I thought one would be the end of it. You know what? You've done enough damage. Any more spears, friend? 1. What's next, an elephant? One more heal. And a lunchbox. Okay, tigers defeated. Surprisingly bouncy tigers defeated.
わりゃ化け物かい。
はるかを返せ。
I don't know if he's meant to be comedic relief there. Maybe. It feels hard to take, like, before when he was mwahahaing evilly versus his, like, hiding behind the little girl and prancing up the stairs.
リュウジ、何しとるんやお前。
このおっさんの遊びに付き合わされてほんまご苦労やったな。
ほらまたんかい。なんの真似や。
わしも目的のためなら何でもする男や。せやけどガキを人質に取るんは趣味に合わん。
親の七光のくせしよって何言うとるんじゃ。
止まれやボケが。
Kind of unsatisfying that we aren't the one to get rid of him, honestly.
これで邪魔者は消えた。いよいよ明後日。
We had a 3-day
わしら
truce.
総力を挙げてカムロ町に
Looks like he's keeping to it.
覚悟はええな。
ああ。
ほな。
怖かったろ。ごめんな。
I'm sorry I let this happen again.
どうしたの？
大したことはない。
しっかりして、おじさん。
傷口が少し開いたみたいね。
傷口？
大丈夫よ。すぐに良くなるわ。
よかった。
なぜここに？
ママからメモのこと聞いたの。
そうか。
無事でよかったわ。
I'm not here for you. I'm here to help the little girl.
このアホ。
He's still sus. Would you like to save? Yes. Would you like to override your existing save? Also yes. Have you finished saving? Also yes. Chapter 13. Squaring Up.
はい、これでよし。
ありがとう。
これ一体どういうことなの？
どうした？
ママが残していった走り書き。
なんて書いてある？
あなたのお父さんは生きている。だから桐生さんを信じてあげて。
生きている？
生きているって言ったって、一体どこの誰なのよ。ママ、こんなメモ残してどこへ行ったんだろう。
Is the policeman her dad?
この辺りを探してくるわ。
誰がいなくなったの？
あの女の人の今のお母さんだ。
This is your first time in Kansai, isn't it, Haruka? Yes, I haven't gone to a lot of places. You're here now. How about we walk around for a bit? Can we? Yay, Uncle Kaz! But we are over time on the segment, and that makes, I think, a good place to save and end. So let's fiddle with our inventory. Put away the sellable things. Yoink maybe out some more food. Save and we'll make an end for that segment. So I don't need a tortoise shell plate, but I will allow an antique hand grenade, a metal club, a calming towel, refuse to eat Haruka's chocolates. No, that looks like about it. Save. Alright. We call it there. So, again, this segment was full of... There's 3 segments in a row now where they've had terrible signaling for where they want us to go and what they want us to do a lot of the time. It's being still kind of disappointing, but the story has been good this segment, again. I quite like that we've gotten uppance for Mr. Blingy Man, even if it was not directly given by us, but by Honourable Opponent Man, who's a little bit grumpy and angry at times, but overall honourable. Yeah, I look forward to seeing what the end of this story is in the future. For now, though, peace.